guys, welcome back to The Tried Truth. Today I'm going to review a couple of items I just picked up from LINX. I held off on reviewing this one because I was waiting for this one. So anyway, this just came today. I had to postpone delivery due to work. And on top of that, I honestly hadn't made up my mind completely on which chain I was going to get. You know, I've been, if you're like me, you've been waiting on a restock of the Jacoji 6mm flat curb, the Italian version, you know, for those nice tight links, and it's just not happening. And last year I waited, and he estimated around Black Friday, and it just never came in. So anyway, next best thing on LINX, he has the never been worn version of the flat curb on LINX, but it was lighter, a lot lighter, probably not as thick, I'm not sure, maybe more spaced out gaps, but he has it in 18 karat, so you know, I thought maybe, all right, well, 18 karat kind of makes it more desirable than the other one, I think, so I went for it. And something going on in this package. I did notice it seemed a little heavy. So anyway, finally got here, and ooh, what have we here? What have we here? Oh, sweet, man. He hooked it up. Nice LINX t-shirt in black. Subtle little logo there. That is sweet, man. Thank you, Braden. I appreciate it. Let's see. This guy knows my size. All right, sweet. Okay, yeah. Let's do it in white, and then we'll put the black t-shirt on too. Why not? So, okay. The LINX boxes are looking really good. The other purchase, I'll do this one first. This one came with a scripture, Philippians 4:13. I know that one by heart. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So this was the 6mm ring, and it came in at, let me make sure it's the right one. Yeah, this one actually came in at 5.7mm. You know, but I know he doesn't produce rings that size, so this must have been after polishing and after, you know, once they bring it out of the mold and they polish it and all of that, so it kind of lost a little size. So anyway, when I got this ring, I'm telling you, I've had it a couple weeks. It looked brand new, never been worn. I'm telling you, I don't know what is going on with that, but it was in my size. I kind of waited for that, and I went ahead and got it. Now, there's a company out of British Columbia, Vancouver, called 100 Ways. They have a white gold 6mm Jacoji Cuban ring. It is in my size as well. In fact, it might be a 10, but they're asking $1,200 for it. So this was a steal on LINX. So I had to grab it. And anyway, like I said, I also knew I wanted a chain. Wasn't sure which one I would get. Oh, by the way, that scripture is in here. So he is updating his boxes. We're still waiting on LINX stickers. Braden, don't know if you're going to do that. Not to pressure you into it, but just, you know, Jacoji stickers. Why not LINX stickers? Anyway, so the ring came packaged like this inside this pouch, and then you get the little ring pouch. Nice touch. I think these boxes are made the same place he gets the other ones. So anyway, this is the 6mm Cuban ring. I did put a picture on the Try Truth Gold group on Facebook of it when I got it. So like I said, I've had it a couple weeks, but now I've been working in it, but I will tell you this, these rings are resilient. They're very thick. They're very tough. I had the 10mm before, and it was just too big and clunky to work in. It weighed over an ounce, so this one is perfect. This is in 14 karat, so anyway, fits me perfect. I don't have to worry about it flying off. I can even swim in it, and it's not going to come off, so that I like. Now, I do have large hands, long, skinny fingers. Maybe a 7 or 8mm would be better, but for the price, this is great, you know what I mean? And it looks good. It looks really good, so Now, let's get to this. Okay, so here's the card. And what do we have? All right. We have the 6.5 millimeter flat curb 22 inch from LINX, never been worn. I believe it says 38 grams. Man, I'm telling you guys, this, I've deliberated for a long time. I waited, like I said, I waited, and he's only had this available for a couple of months, if that. So 18 karat version. These are, I guess these are the flat curbs he used to sell on LINX. So anyway, like I said, next best thing to that 6 millimeter Jacoji flat curb I've been wanting, and a little bit more size, a little bit more color, but we'll see. I mean, obviously we know from his videos that the Italian versions have the Italy coating on there. So this one is also Philippians 4:13. So that's cool. All right. Guys, I'll be honest with you, I'm really excited about this. I had to work Saturday morning, so I couldn't wait for it. And wow, just even in the pouch, it's got a nice flash to it. It's a really nice color, and it's heavy, so very heavy. Ooh, wow. Oh man, what a beauty! Look at this. The weight, and wow, it just feels really good in the hand. There's a difference in the 14 and 18 karat there. You can definitely see the difference in the color. Guys, I gotta tell you, this is beautiful. I watched Mark Anthony's video on, I'm not sure if it was this chain or the concave flat curb, which is a completely different chain altogether. He sells on Jacoji, Braden does, the concave flat. And he was saying that it's scaly feeling. Now this chain has that, it has that characteristic to it. You can feel it, like you know what I mean? Like this is like it feels like a chainsaw blade. Like it's real. It's got a lot of sharp edges to it. Not just on the sides. Actually, the sides are kind of smooth, but here, this way, you can feel sharp edges. Now, what that is the diamond cuts. You can see how the diamond cuts are on the face of the chain. This is really disco balling here in my kitchen. Like, it really is. It's a nice chain though. Yeah, I'm speechless about it. Still wearing my favorite chain of all time, 6 millimeter 22 inch rope. I've had the 24, went back to the 22. I've had this before. I've had a couple of 20 inch too. So you get the standard lobster claw, lobster clasp, soldered jump ring, I can tell. Nice fat jump ring, which I like. I'm not sure what it says on there. I know it doesn't say Jacoji, but let's take the rope off. Wow, man, this is nice. This is a nice chain. I can't wait to get it on. Can't wait to get it on, man. In the past, I've had 5.5 millimeter baby curb in 18 karat, but I let it go. I needed a down payment for my new truck, so that came in handy. And I got a good deal on it from Jess Thompson off the Tried Truth. So yeah, so anyway, in fact, she bought it back too, so that was cool. Anyway, I've had the 7 millimeter baby curb in, I believe, 22 inch in the past, and that, I guess, you know, this is kind of the same presence as that. That was a really thick chain, and I think I sold that one to Alex Ramos on the Tri-Truth Gold Group. So, I mean, we got a good community going, you know. So everybody seems to be getting along pretty good lately. We've had a couple of mishaps, but for the most part, everything goes pretty good. People do the research, and anyway, 18 karat, I love it. It's nice. It's got a nice color to it. I really don't want to double stack these, although I don't think it'll hurt for 1 second. I just don't want to scratch the flat curb, but all right. Not a bad look though. You know, 2 chains, same length, not bad. I'll also do the difference up close to these 2 chains, but wow, this is really nice. We don't have any sun, so I'll stay in the house today. But you can definitely see this thing is shining like crazy. Yeah, so let's try the black shirt, see how that works. All right, guys, there it is on the black shirt. Definitely a chain that stands out. I mean, and it's got enough weight to lay flat. I've had the 5.5 millimeter Jikoji flat curb in the past, the new style and the old style. I've had both of those, and around 20, I guess, what were those? 24 grams, I think, maybe. They would flip a lot. This one, you know, in the, what is this, 38 grams? It just feels like it's just going to lay flat. I mean, give it a chance to flip and see what happens here. It's just going to lay flat. That's good. That's good. Yeah. So that's what you want. You want a chain that's just not going to flip on you a lot. Now, I mean, hey, let's see how thick this thing is. He's made several videos on LINX on the Instagram page of this exact chain, comparing it to the 14 karat, and I love the videos. I mean, like I said, this is a nice chain. It's the perfect in between size. I mean, I guess some might see this as big. I don't. I like it. I think it's the perfect size. Like I said, even with the 6 millimeter rope, you can see these chains are about the same size, really, because the rope just, you know, it's fat because it's round, and then the 6.5 millimeter looks really close. I mean, definitely got a nicer color than the rope. And when it comes to ropes, I've had 14 and 18 karat. And you can't really tell a big difference in 14 and 18 karat ropes. It's 22 karat when they really start to stand out. So, all right, we'll flip around, get some B-rolls on this, and you know, I'll show you the thickness best I can here. It's not the thinnest chain in the world. I've had thinner. So it's got a nice thickness to it. Let's get over here. It's not bad. But again, it's a flat curb, so that's why they call it a flat curb. It kind of cultivates the weight of the chain, the amount of gold. It kind of gives to the pattern in width and takes away from thickness in order to do that. So you get the look of a nice, full, wide chain without having to spend the money to get it. Like I said, that 7 millimeter baby curb, that thing was a hefty monster. I think it was over 80 grams. I just can't remember. It's been a long time. But yeah, this being 38 grams for a chain that is full like it is, I think it's a win-win. And there's no, I mean, who can knock this chain? It is what it is. I mean, you know, it's not, and it's not like you're pretending to have a Cuban, a Miami Cuban, because, hey, it is what it is. But being 18 karat, I think it gains points. So So if you were to compare this to, let's say, a 6 millimeter Miami Cuban from wherever, 14 karat or 10 karat, you compare this is, to me, this is just as good. Like I said, I love it being 18 karat. And it doesn't have to compete against those because this is a standalone chain. It's doing its own thing. I just love it being 18 karat. That just, and this is a keeper. I have no intentions of selling it. In fact, I love both of these so much, but if I was going to get rid of one today, it'd definitely be this one. Obviously, you know, got that new puppy love thing going on with this one right now, but no intentions of selling either one. In fact, the whole purpose of buying this chain is getting tired of the same chain every single day. I just do. I don't know why. I can't explain it. It's just part of my love for jewelry. I like having different chains to wear. I almost went with the 4 millimeter Miami Cuban in 18 karat. It was actually a little cheaper than this. I almost went with that. I almost went with several of his used chains. In fact, I was looking at on LINX. I don't know if he still has it. He has a 5.9 millimeter flat curve made by the Nova brand, and his up close photos of it revealed some blemishes and scratches and stuff like that. I now you could have it polished, but the deal on it is really good, around $2,100 for what was that chain? Forget it. I can't remember the way. I think it's, I want to say 28 grams. I guess maybe 28 grams. And that was a really good deal, I felt like. But this, you know, this was pricey, especially with the price of gold right now. But I'm happy I got it. Let's do some B-rolls now. Hang with me, guys. A little bit longer here. All right, here we are. Not sure what the markings are, if any at all. I don't know. FJ, 14 karat, I guess. 18, my bad. But yeah, nice chain. Yeah, very nice chain. A little gappy, but being that it's 6.5 millimeter from a distance, you see the gaps just blend in. You get closer, you can see them. But as you zoom out, they kind of blend in. You can't really see them. So like I said, this chain does offer a nice full Miami Cuban appearance. Anyway, let's check it with the blue background. We'll get it up there. Nice. Yeah, I love that color. I really do. I mean, beautiful chain. Let's weigh it real quick here. Get this over here where I can see what I'm doing. Okay, let's go to grams. Yeah, 38 right on. Nice color though. And I don't even know. 57 on the rope. 14 karat, 22 inch, 6 millimeter. Yeah, that's a good weight. So yeah, I'm very happy with my purchase here. I love the chain, man. I just love it. I do. LINX has got some good quality stuff. I mean, chain just shines, man. Very nice color. Love the 18 karat. Love it. Nice full look to it. I dig it, man.